How is everybody doing today? And in this video, we are going to be talking about our newest character coming into Zenless, and that is going to be Astra Yao. I'm not gonna lie, when it comes to Astra Yao, she provides so much utility for both sides of the spectrum when it comes to not only anomaly but also attack. And the crazy thing about it is, as universal as she is, she's allowing so many different characters to get such a big power boost, and what she's able to provide with helping with adding forced chain attacks and also forced quick assist. This is going to be absolutely insanity when it comes to what she's able to do. So what we're going to do really quickly before we go ahead and showcase her off, just in a way to go into practice mode and use some of these characters with her, which I'm going to have full-on showcases very soon when she hits live servers. But I do want to say really quickly before we get into this is on the content creator experience server, so anything you see here may or may not change depending on live release. But to go ahead and talk about some of the things that she has in her kit to make note of, she does have an attack percent boost based on her own attack. Not only that, she does give squad member damage 20% extra, which means that this is going to help anomaly and also help out attack. But for most attackers, and the final exception being Miyabi, we also have a crit damage bonus as well, which is going to help out so many different characters. And the fact that she has both of these boosts not only boosts up attackers a little bit more, but it's able to still work well with anomaly characters, which is absolutely beautiful. And while you are in this skill state or the singing state, you are able to not only do off-field damage, but you also can do quick assist with your other two characters in the game, which is absolutely beautiful. Not only that, her ultimate is going to work as a sustain, giving 3,000 health to all squad members. And not only that, you also are going to allow yourself to get a chain attack where you would get your quick assist from Astra Yao, which being able to force a chain attack helps out so many different characters. Is not even funny. When it comes to the anomaly characters, you're looking at characters like having Jane being able to get her passion state back. You're looking at Zhu Yin getting her bullets back. You're getting Soldier 11 with having her fire suppression state stay on a little bit longer, and characters like Nekomata that get a damage boost. There's just so many different characters out right now that benefit so much from having them forced to get their trade attack that it's just gonna be absolutely nasty. So with all of those little things talked about, we're gonna showcase them off in a more visual aspect, and then we're gonna talk about our thoughts after that. Like I said, I do plan on doing full showcases when she finally comes out. That way I can play with all the characters on my account, and man, I cannot wait, because holy crap is she nasty. So to go ahead and start talking about Astra Yao specifically, as you may know, her skill is going to put her in this sinking state, and as you see from the bottom right, you do get that quick assist available for someone like Zhu Yin. Now, the main thing that I love about this when it comes to a character like Zhu Yin is when you quick assist, and as you may know, for Zhu Yin, most of her play style is going to be revolved around her bullets. And the ways you get that is by doing her normal attack, doing her skill, doing her ultimate, quick assisting in, chain attacking in, and a lot of those things follow with what Astra Yao is going to be providing us. So the other thing, as you may see, when you are in Astra's singing state and you switch onto somebody else, you are going to see these streams of purple come down. This is the off-field attack, and when you use a normal attack, you have a chance to use your quick assist, and whenever you use a heavy attack, you also have a chance to use your quick assist, which is really nice overall. And this does cost 25 energy from Astra to be able to go ahead and use these quick assists that are not supposed to be a part of your kit. Let me go ahead and turn off the energy and everything else. That way we can show how it works in all honesty. But the thing that makes her so good, as you may know, I've already told you all the boosts that she gives. She gives a nice attack boost. She gives a damage boost, crit damage boost, all really good stuff. And she's giving the quick assist to characters that usually wouldn't have it, because quick assists are a function that's only available on supports and one defender, which is Seth, which is a really quick thing to have, or a really nice thing to have, because you are giving added bonuses to some of these characters. Like I said, having Zhu Yin, she gets bullets back from quick assist, and even more so from chain attacks. And the same thing goes for the many other characters that have benefits to their quick assist and also chain attacks. But the main thing I think that makes this so good for someone like Zhu Yin, we're gonna go ahead and go into, like, let's say 2 bullets. Having Astra Yao and being able to go into her skill to go back into Zhu Yin, you're already getting a bullet back, and this is allowing you to also go into Qingyi and going straight into her stance where she's able to stun. And whenever she does stun, guess what? It's time to go ahead and go back into Zhu Yin, start doing damage. And this is where you start managing your resources. You're able to just spam as much as you can until they're back off of this stun, and eventually you'll lose all your resources. You'll lose all your bullets. Your DPS window is done, and you may go back into a situation where you may end up not having enough bullets to play with. Now, the crazy thing about this is that with Astra Yao, this kind of fixes a lot of characters' resource management problems, or at least makes it a little bit smoother for you to play around with. Because with Astra Yao's ultimate, if you go in while Zhu Yun has no resources, you can go ahead, go into Astra Yao's ult, go into that chain attack, and that allows you to get 3 bullets automatically. And again, this allows you to go ahead and chain attack into Chingy as well, which is beautiful because you get to do this whenever you want, most likely. Whenever you do an attack, you do get 3 seconds to quick assist in and out, and whenever you do a heavy attack, you also get that option as well. So not only are you getting these free quick assists in and out, but you're also getting the added benefit of whatever the quick assist of each character is, you're going to be able to take massive value from it. And not only that, you get the off-field damage as well from Astra Yao. There's just so many great characters when you look into what they can do in the game and what their chain attacks allow them to have, what their quick assists allow them to have. You're about to have an insane amount of power spike when it comes to having Astra Yao on your team versus not having Astra Yao on your team. I do want to make it so that the enemies are stunnable, and then you can see a little bit of a rotation of what you could expect when you're using someone like Zhu Yin, Chingy, and Astra Yao. Now, of course, you can switch out Chingy for someone like Nicole or any other character that might be able to help with this team to make it a little bit more synergistic. But realistically, having Chingy and then Zhu Yin, it kind of feels really good with how Astra Yao's skill works, and of course including her ultimate. So for a normal rotation, I'm just gonna go ahead use Astra Yao's skill to switch into Zhu Yin. We're gonna use our attacks to quick assist back into Chingy. Now Chingy immediately can go into stance, which I really love, and this helps out Chingy a crap ton. Now we're able to get off this stun with Chingy. We're gonna use Zhu Yin's attack, which gives us bullets, and then we're gonna go into Astra Yao to, guess what, go back into Zhu Yin, get more bullets, and then start doing our DPS phase. So we're wasting all our bullets, using our skills to keep up the management of the bullets. And by the time we're back into the daze bar, Chingy gets to come back in immediately into the stance and going ahead and start the combo. And this is what I'm talking about, where Zhu Yin can just keep on getting bullets back because you're non-stop chain attacking into her actual bullet retrieval, which is her chain attacks, of course, and then you get to quick assist in and out, being able to use all their ults, everything that you possibly need to use to get their resources back to what you want it to. There's so many different characters that this specifically goes towards when it comes to having, as I said before, Zhu Yin and Chingy have such a smooth pairing together, with them being able to stun immediately, with you being able to get your bullets back with Astra Yao's quick assist, with you being able to get it back with the chain attacks as well. There's just so much added value, and you're getting those damage boosts as well with being able to switch back and forth between Chingy, and not only that, also doing so for Zhu Yin, and being able to get into the state with Chingy being able to immediately go into the stunning portion of her kit without having to do that string or using her skill. That's a lot of added value on top with having Astra Yao on the team. She is just going to allow so many different characters in the game to just absolutely flourish in what they do. Characters like Nekomata, as you can see from her actual passive, she gets a big boost whenever you use your quick assist. So this is a really nice boost to have with someone like Astra Yao. Not only that, you have someone like having Soldier 11, where if you use a chain attack, you do get the fire suppression for the next 15 seconds up to 8 times. Same thing goes for Jane Doe. You have a full passion bar after you use your chain attack. So having someone like Astra Yao, who's able to go ahead and just straight up give you these free quick assists, these free chain attacks to just do whatever you want and switch in between these teammates, can be good for every single character in the game. I'm talking about anomaly, I'm talking about for attack. This character is super universal in what they're able to do, and just such a strong unit. I cannot wait to showcase her off in full on the live server, because I really want to use my units there, and then I have a more familiarity of what I can do with them. But holy crap, is this character insane. This is a character that everyone, I'm not going to lie, should pick up just because of the utility and all the added kit that she gives. She gives a nasty attack boost, she gives a full-on damage boost plus crit damage, helping out both sides of the spectrum, as I said before, with anomaly and attack. And then she's forcing quick assists, chain attacks, and also a heal. She's everything the community has possibly ever wanted in one character, and Astra Yao is just a disgusting character overall. I do plan on pulling her, and I do plan, of course, on getting her out as soon as possible when it comes to showcasing her, because man, there's so many different teams I want to talk about. But this was just overall my first impressions and talking about her kit in full. But man, is she such a crazy character. Other than that, that's going to be it for this video, guys. I cannot wait to talk about her a little bit more further, and of course to see what other future pairings she's going to have in the future. Other than that, thank you guys so much for watching. See y'all in the next one, and peace.